like a fool. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're continuing the We Are Mopar prep. I am working on the seats now. I found out my brackets actually don't get here until Thursday from Planet Technology, which sucks because, well, we leave Friday morning at 7 a.m. So I'll be working last minute to get the seats on the brackets. And the thing that sucks is you kind of got to make some adjustments. Let me show you here in just a second. You got to make some adjustments on the seat angle and exactly where you want the seat with the Kirky brackets. So, as you can see here, they've got, these are obviously two backwards, but you can obviously see all the different mounting holes. So there's different angles you want to set the Kirkys at based on your car and where the bracket puts it. So I'll be playing with all that on Thursday night after I have to train people until about 7:30. So it's going to be a late one Thursday night, but I want to update you guys and show you where we're at. I haven't tested the car since I bled the supercharger, so I still need to go see if that's actually fixing our ice problem, our IAT problem actually. But it's not bothering me too much at the moment because I'm not going to be racing the car in Dallas. It's literally just a car show. So, but I have the supercharger bled, so I will make a test hit probably tomorrow when I go fill up the car with the 85 and see if the problem is fixed. But it's not going to bother me too much right now because I can fix that when I get back. So just wanted to update you guys on that. So, ooh, that's Brad. So what I've done already, I'm going to show you here in just a second, but I've already mounted the cipher bar. I don't have the supports in yet that go on the side, but I'll get those in just a second. These Crow Enterprises harnesses, they actually mount with this little tab up here. So what I've done is I drilled a hole through the top and then put a bolt and a nut on it to hold it through. Now typically, like RPM's roll bar, for instance, they have a nut up here and you would just screw in, grab it, you would just screw this little eye bolt up through the nut, but this harness does not have that nut in it. So I was gonna weld a nut on top, and then I figured, well, I'll just drill a hole through it and put a bolt nut through it and get it really nice and tight and torque it down. It should be good, and it's actually pretty sturdy. Now, actually doing it, I think this way is better than just wrapping the harnesses around these bars, because I pulled this bar just a little bit to get the washer in there for the bolt, and I was able to bend this bar pretty far. So I think that bar is actually pretty weak. It's really thin metal. So I actually think, I may be wrong, but I actually think the bolt and nut idea is actually a lot better and a lot stronger for the harness to attach to. So I've got it on this side, still got to drill the hole here, but the harness bar is in, and I've got the Crow harness on that side already bolted in. So what I'm waiting for now is the actual Planet Technology seat brackets so I can get the seat on there, because the rest of the harness I can't really mount up yet without putting the seat exactly where I want it. So it's kind of hard to make measurements when you don't know exactly where the seat's going to be without the bracket. So the only other one I could do is the one that goes on your right hip if you're the passenger and left side of your hip if you're the driver, because it'll just mount to the stock mounting seatbelt hole right there anyways. So let's finish this up. All right, so I know it's pretty dark in here, but I got the rear seat delete put back in there, vacuumed up all the metal shavings from drilling the holes in these in the harness bar, but the top part of the harness is in, and so is the Cipher Automotive harness bar. Now, like I said, just got to put the long brackets here, and then I'll bolt in the side hip restraint for the harness also, and that's probably going to do it for tonight. All right, so once again, sorry it's dark in here and hard to see, but we've got the support bar now installed down here, which is also going to take the hip restraint, which has the little center lock on here for the seatbelt, or for the harness. And so the passenger side is done pretty easy, and these are adjustable, so it makes it pretty easy to get in there. But I have them at their shortest setting, and they fit perfectly. So you want to get both sides done, so I'm going to get the next side, the driver's side here in just a second. But you want to get both sides done, kind of have everything snug, and then go back and make sure everything is tightened down. It's pretty much as tight as you can get it. Alright guys, so there it is. The Cipher Automotive harness is in, along with, okay, yeah, that's cool, dogs. Just keep barking. I'm trying to film! And so we got the side ones in, Go over to the driver's side so I can show you that. So yes, this seat still is in Rego. You'll get your seat soon. I need to go fill up the car 385 tomorrow, and I don't have the brackets yet, so I need this seat to drive around. But I've got this side installed. So we've got the little harness bar support here, and then we've got the Crow Enterprises harnesses installed, as long as the lap one also. So next thing we'll need to do is install the inside lap, and then the crotch strap, which rides right up the you-know-what, and then that'll be it. So the next biggest task with doing these seats, I think everything else shouldn't be too bad besides adjusting the Kirky kind of exactly where I want it, will be trying to get the seatbelt chime to stop, you know, the stupid annoying dinging noise. Trying to get that to stop, as well as get the airbag light off. Now the airbag light's probably going to be on because obviously the airbags will be disconnected. The seatbelt light, I was talking to Todd, which you guys know him as SRT MUSH. I was talking to him today, and he said it's kind of ghetto, but the way to do it is to kind of take the body control module that's under the seat that kind of, pretty much what that does is controls the seats. It controls the heated part, the cooled part, all that stuff for the seat, the memory, any of that stuff. Well, there's no memory on these, but if it had memory, that's where it would be. Anyways, it controls the seat. So when that's unplugged, the computer senses that, and that's when you get the seatbelt light on, plus the dinging noise, and the airbag light will be on. So what he said to do is to unhook that body control module and actually just zip tie it under, or you could even make a bracket for it if you really want to get crazy about it. But you just need it under the seat plugged in, because there's two large harnesses that come through under the seat. And if those aren't plugged in, the computer will not, or actually will illuminate all those lights, and you'll get those noises. So he's actually worked with the Taser guy. I don't know his name, but they've tried to delete it in the computer, and they've not had any luck deleting it in the computer. So unless you guys know of another way, we're just going to do it that way probably. And then for these seats to work in Rego's car, we'll use the body control modules off of the bottom of his seats, and we'll just swap those over. And if he needs the body control module for any reason for his other seats, I'm sure I can get a set off of a crashed HELLCAT or something like that, because I'm sure there's plenty of you that have crashed them. So I'm going to use your body control modules. I think that's what they're called. I don't know. It's like an ECU for the seat. Don't judge me, okay? I'm freaking hot and sweating, and we got a lot of shit to get done from We Are Mopar. But what'd you guys think of my video I made on the Demon, Trackhawk, and Charger? I thought it was pretty cool. I think it's one of my better videos. Not to toot my own horn like Rego does all the time, but I think it was one of my better produced videos. So shout out to Curvaceous Designs for designing the original pink one for the Charger, and then she flipped the colors for the Trackhawk. And actually, if you don't know this yet, I don't know if Kevin said it, but this was my idea to split them and do it on the Demon, and I thought it'd look really cool with all three of them together. Now, for people that don't like it, it's a temporary thing. It's a wrap. You can take it off whenever. But there's a huge benefit to the wrap. One, you stand out and look like a douchebag with this vintage napkin wrap on Instagram. And two, it protects the paint. So why not protect the paint while looking like an idiot? Why not? So that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure you guys always comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Snapchat at VanV39. And huge shout out to SRT MUSH for the pointers on installing the seats, because he's done it before on his Demon and his HELLCAT. So huge shout out to him, and we'll actually be seeing him very soon here at We Are Mopar in a few days. And make sure, if you guys are coming to We Are Mopar, if you don't know what that is, it's a huge Mopar-only car show in Fort Worth at the Speedway. But Friday, we're having our own pre-meet at Billy's shop, Lone Star Elite Automotive, Friday. And then we're going over to Friday Night Lights, which is presented by Oracle, which is a big show at night. And then the actual We Are Mopar is Saturday. So really looking forward to meeting all of you guys, and for you guys to see the Sneaky Cat and all the work I've put into it since last year. If you don't know, I went last year, and the only thing I had was Mopar OEM Loring Springs, Mickey Thompson ET Street SS's, muffler delete, and the digital camo wrap. I didn't have much done to the car. I had just got it, I think, the month prior. And if you don't know, you haven't been around the channel that long, I had a huge catastrophe. We were trying to get the wrap done, plus I wanted to put on my OEM lowering springs. Well, while doing that, I fucked up the ball joints on the front control arms like an idiot that I am, because I was getting impatient and running out of time. So I had to overnight ABOC front control arms with adjustable ball joints. And yeah, that was expensive. That was expensive. But I got the car done in time and aligned. And I never want to do lowering springs ever again in my life. But that was fun. It was worth it. Drove the car to Dallas. It was really awesome. I won't be driving the car this year. It'll actually be on the trailer because it is on E85 and I don't have a second set of tires yet. So if I was on flex fuel tune like Kevin is, I would actually drive the car out. So Kevin's driving his Charger out. Rachel's driving the Demon, I think. And our buddy Marvin is driving the Trackhawk. And I will be trailering the Sneaky Cat in a trailer safe and sound. And then I only have to clean it once. Everyone else has to clean their vehicles again when they get there. Mine will already be clean. Or I won't clean it and I'll wait to clean it in Dallas. Which is probably most likely going to happen. But that's going to conclude today's video. We'll see you guys on the next one for some more We Are Mopar prep.